Lately, UFC Lightweight feather Islam Makhachev has looked unstoppable, amassing a 10-fight winning streak with a 22-1 overall record. A lot of people expect that Makhachev will claim UFC gold sooner or later. Former two-division UFC champion Daniel Cormier is among those who had something to say about the 30-year-old lightweight fighter. But what did Daniel Cormier say about Islam Makhachev? Keep watching to find out. Hi, welcome back to Tech Bombs. In today's video, we'll be showing you what Daniel Cormier says about Islam Makhachev. Former UFC double champion and Olympian Daniel Cormier knew before most of the world that fighters such as Khabib, Nurmagomedov, and Islam Makhachev would eventually take over MMA. As a wrestler that frequented the international scene during his college and Olympic career, Cormier saw the kinds of athletes coming out of the mountainous regions of Dagestan. Although the Republic of Dagestan is smaller than the state of West Virginia, it routinely produces some of the best wrestlers in the world, including current #1 pound-for-pound athlete, Abdulrashid Sadulev, who is a two-time Olympic gold medalist and four-time world champion. Daniel Cormier expected Dagestan to start producing mixed martial art world champions as well, and his theory was proven correct once Nurmagomedov became one of the most dominant forces in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, even staking a claim as arguably one of the greatest of all time. Regarding the talent of Dagestani athletes, Cormier told MMA Fighting that it's new to the world, but it's not new to us. The guys that have done international wrestling, guys that have been around the world championships. That's not all. When I got my third place medal at the Worlds, Russia had maybe 5 world champs or 6, and they had a third place. Most of those guys were from Dagestan, Cormier continued. Cormier also said that they just know how to wrestle. I knew the moment I saw Khabib, and then I saw Islam. I was like, uh-oh, the Dagestanis are starting to do mixed martial arts. It's a problem for the world. That's absolutely what has happened. While Nurmagomedov eventually retired with a perfect record of 29-0, he has since gone on to serve as a coach to a lot of fighters who came up under him, including Islam Makhachev, who is now ranked as one of the best lightweights in the sport. Daniel Cormier is among those who believe that the 30-year-old lightweight Makhachev already sits on the top of the world. When speaking about Makhachev, Cormier said, "He's the best fighter in the world at that weight class. His abilities are second to none." Throughout his career, Islam Makhachev has never hidden his desire to use wrestling to overpower and often overwhelm his opposition, much like Nurmagomedov did during his unprecedented run in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Cormier said that the fire that fuels Islam Makhachev in the cage is not different from what he sees out of him in the gym at the American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, California. That constant willingness to prove he's the best is what Daniel Cormier knows will carry Islam Makhachev to the UFC title in the near future. Let me tell you something. This Islam Makhachev is crazy, Daniel Cormier said. I tell him in the gym, hey, my guy took you down in practice, and he goes, brother, bring Olympic gold medalist Jordan Burroughs to face me. This will be a good match. He's so sure of his wrestling. I love Islam. Notably, Islam Makhachev has called out Charles Oliveira for a title bout. Makhachev wants to face Charles Oliveira for the vacant title in October, and he believes that he will beat Oliveira at his own game of submission. Islam Makhachev is expected to fight on the 22nd of October in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, which is located in a predominantly Muslim region where Makhachev is very popular. The question of who Makhachev will fight is a big one in determining the Ultimate Fighting Championship schedule in the second half of 2022. UFC President Dana White has stated that he wants Islam Makhachev to fight Benali Darash, or Makhachev is also an obvious candidate to face Charles Oliveira. We don't have a champion, Islam told ESPN. Charles is a contender. That's why it's going to be for the title. I deserve it. I have a 10-fight win streak. Charles Oliveira is widely viewed as defending champion, although officially he is not. The 32-year-old Oliveira missed weigh-in by 1/2 pound instead of a scheduled defense against Justin Gaethje at UFC 274 on the 7th of May in Phoenix. Charles Oliveira went on to submit Gaethje in the first round of the fight. However, he was well stripped of the belt for missing weight. Oliveira is expected to be one participant in the vacant title fight. Islam Makhachev was originally scheduled to fight Benal Dariush in February, but Dariush was forced out of the fight due to an ankle injury. Although White said that UFC will rebook the matchup, he admitted that a fight between Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev is a very intriguing option. White also revealed that UFC commentator Joe Rogan personally asked him to make that fight next. After Charles Oliveira's recent wins over Dustin Poirier and Gaethje, people have said that it's unfortunate the sport will never see a fight between Oliveira, who has won 11 fights in a row, and Nurmagomedov, who retired in October 2020 with a 29-0 record. However, Islam laughed off the topic of Oliveira and Nurmagomedov, and the 30-year-old promised to answer the question himself. Islam Makhachev is a longtime teammate and friend of retired former champion Khabib Nurmagomedov's. His style of fighting is very similar to Nurmagomedov, particularly his ability to smother and control opponents from the top. Makhachev also said he wants to submit Charles Oliveira, who is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt with the most submission wins in Ultimate Fighting Championship history. You'd recall that Makhachev won his last match after defeating Bobby Green by TKO at 3:23 of round 1. The event took place on 26th of February 2022 at UFC Apex facility in Enterprise, Nevada, part of the Las Vegas metropolitan area, United States. A lightweight bout between Makhachev and Dariush was expected to serve as the event headliner. However, on the 16th of February, it was reported that Beneil Dariush withdrew from the event due to an ankle injury. Dariush was replaced by Bobby Green on just 10 days' notice at a catch weight of 160 pounds. With Khabib Nurmagomedov in his corner, Islam Makhachev started the fight with a few left kicks. After trading some punches, Islam Makhachev dropped Bobby Green and started swinging tirelessly to force the TKO. Referee Herb Dean had to end the contest after Islam Makhachev had Bobby Green on the ground and started launching deadly hammer fists to his opponent's head. It might not come as a shock to a lot of fans that Bobby Green came up short at UFC Vegas 49 after attempting to tackle an impossibly tough opponent like Makhachev on just 10 days' notice. However, Green still felt the need to apologize after failing to live up to his own expectations in the performance. "I did the best I can, guys," Green said on the UFC Vegas 49 post-fight show. "I'm so sorry to all my fans. I promise you, I will live up to this. I just threw it together. I did what I could for you guys." Regardless of the circumstances that surrounded the situation, Bobby Green still felt deflated because he didn't get to show much of anything in the fight before Islam Makhachev ended his night. Bobby Green was coming off a win 2 weeks earlier at UFC 271 in Houston before making the quick turnaround to face Islam Makhachev as a replacement for Beneil Dariush, who suffered an injury that forced him off the card. Bobby Green, who accepted the fight with 10 days' notice, said he would like a rematch, but with a full camp to prepare this time around. With Islam Makhachev setting his sights on bigger fish, it is doubtful that Bobby Green will ever get his wish. Islam Makhachev has now come out victorious in his last 10 fights, with 4 consecutive stoppages. So what is next for the 30-year-old UFC lightweight fighter Islam Makhachev? We're not sure. We will all have to wait and see. But what we do know is that former 2-division UFC champion Daniel Cormier has claimed that Islam Makhachev is currently the best fight in his weight worldwide. That's all we have for you. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications so that you won't miss out on upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.